What's up, good girl? You want to go to work? Welcome back to another episode of Live Free Read. We are back here on the ranch. Yesterday we dug up this trench here. We have some conduit running. These two connexes are going to get moved. We have a pad here and then a pad here, and we have conduit running to both pads. But unfortunately we did pull the conduit when we were trenching out the wash, so we dug that up yesterday. I just went into town. I grabbed a couple more sticks of this 1-inch conduit, and I'll just get this repaired real quick and ready to be backfilled. JR will be out in a little bit. He can jump in the skid steer, get this thing backfilled. And then what I'm gonna do is jump in the X and go back over here to the pond, which we are obviously digging deeper. And I'll just keep digging away at that pond. That's what we're gonna do today. I had to run into town this morning to get some feed for the horses, some dog food, and this conduit, and that was a struggle. I really don't like going to town, but I did. It's done. Now I'm back out here at the ranch, and I'm gonna stay here all day. That's what I love about this place. I'm out here on 70 acres, and I can just avoid people in town as much as I need to. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for clicking on my video. Please stick around. Please subscribe. Please like the video if this is something that you're interested in. I'm just a regular dude. I was born and raised in Massachusetts. I've been living out here in the mountains of Arizona for the last 5 years, learning how to live off grid, learning how to homestead. I now live in an RV with my dog off grid, and just kind of enjoy life, and I like sharing it with y'all. So if that's something you're interested in, subscribe. We'll need some glue. And then I need some sort of cutting device. I don't think we have plastic cutters. So Sawzall will have to do. Couplings, some glue, Sawzall to cut 3 fresh sticks of conduit. All I'm really gonna have to do is I'll cut this guy back here right after that joint break, clean cut, and tie in here. And then up here I'll cut this all the way back, probably somewhere in here, throw on another stick. We'll get this a little bit deeper, and then it will be ready for backfill. It's really straightforward. All I'm doing is just laying pipe and connecting the pieces together. The electricians will come in later, and they will run their wires through this conduit for whatever they need to do to get power over to those connexes. But real simple, real straightforward. So this should only take a couple minutes. set this coupling real quick. And now we have an idea of where to cut this one. So we'll cut it right about here. That guy can go. Clean up this end. It's always good to have sandpaper. Give it a nice little clean. That way the glue has something to stick to. Give that a quick wipe. Make sure that'll line up just beyond the center. Now we just glue these ones together. Get a little inside the coupling, a little on the outside of the male. And voila. Look at that baddie. All right, conduit's good. Now this can be backfilled and forgotten about. So I picked up 3 sticks knowing I only needed 2. So this one is new and good. These are the 2 that just came out of the ground. And just some good straight lengths in here. And if you live this lifestyle on the ranch, you learn that not everything is trash. So I'll cut off what is trash and keep some of these straight lengths because you never know when they might come in handy. Even this guy, I mean, that's a 2-foot piece right there. Could be a sleeve for something. Before I jump in that excavator, I want to show you what we're working with here. This is our pond. Now, the edge of the pond is typically just before that fuel tank over here. And it kind of slopes around. You can see this grass line is usually the edge of the pond. And it will wrap around just before that RV. It'll go right to this corner post here where this tree is. Cut along where the grass is and cut over that wash. And then on this side, it comes along these trees right up into where this berm is. This berm is here because we're gonna build the road up. So the pond will basically go from this berm to this fuel tank. It was about 4 feet deep before, and now we're going about 12 feet deep, 12 to 15, so we can hold a lot more water. So I'm just gonna continue digging this area straight back, and then eventually this whole pile of dirt here is in the process of being moved. As you can see, we're already chipping away at it. So this will all be gone, and eventually all of this will be excavated out as well, and it will be one big giant pond. And now any overflow will come down this area here. We have this little concrete slab, and this is where overflow will trickle over. Again, we'll have a berm here, and our overflow will come down through here, and then it will hit this wash over here and head back on out to the back side of the property. And there's a big pond back there. I've shown you before, that's where the elk always are. So this water will eventually go and fill up that next big pond. So that's what we're working on. We got monsoon coming, probably about 3 weeks away from a heavy monsoon hitting us. If it starts raining on us, we're kind of screwed. We don't want this thing to fill up until we're done excavating it. So a little bit of a pinch for time, but we're back here at the ranch now, so we'll be able to get this done. You go swimming? Yeah, you did. Let's see how we're doing for progress. All right, so we do have a water line in here. That's why this T-post is right here, coming from the barn. So we're just gonna dig around that. I came over here, cleaned up this spot here. This goes into that wash I was talking about, the spillway. Got the rest of this dug out. Like I said, started on this side. Now I'm just moving my way back. We got to get back to beyond this tree, almost back to this pile right here. What do you think, ladybugs? We'll call it a day. We'll pick this up tomorrow where we left off. Maybe 2 more days of digging and this thing will be done. Lady, you waiting on me or something? You look like you want to go home. You all right, girl? You tired? You had a long day? Long day at the office? Watching me dig? I think it's like 4:15 or so. I haven't eaten anything yet today. I should probably start thinking about that. I have a little bit of beef in the fridge here at the barn. It's kind of early. I don't think I'm gonna cook yet. I'm hungry, but I like to only eat 1 meal a day, really. And I like to usually wait until about 5 or 6 p.m. Give myself about 18 hours of no food in my digestive system. That's how I keep myself fit. Fit at 41. Little life hack. I think that was a good day though, good day's work. Like I said, we got this conduit done down here and took a big chunk out of that pond. Looks like it could rain. Hopefully not. Here, while I'm here, I'll show you real quick. So, as you can see, the pond is here. What happens is all of the water flows from across the street, Cheney Ranch, comes through. There's a big wash in the highway. You're not gonna be able to see it from here. But it comes through a wash down here and then follows this wash all the way across here into the pond, and then continues on to that next pond, like I had said. I'm up in northern Arizona in the White Mountains. We're at like 6,500 feet elevation. It's a lot cooler here than it would be down in Phoenix. It's probably like 105 in Phoenix today. 85 here, usually about 20 degrees cooler. We get snow in the winter, lots of it. I'm a half hour away from a ski resort in Arizona, and Mount Baldy as well, which is the highest peak in Arizona, I think. It's like over 11,000 feet. What do you say, girl? We're done? All right, I'm gonna head back right now and probably upload this footage here and just get working on making a video. I really enjoy editing the videos. The hardest part for me is pressing record, moving cameras around, and capturing everything. I don't mind being on camera, obviously, and I really enjoy editing the footage. So we're getting there, coming along. Pretty soon I'll have myself a nice little channel here, and you'll be happy you subscribed. I'm happy you subscribed if you did. If you didn't, I hope you do. Leave a like or a comment. I do my best to reply to as many comments as I can. I'm a big fan of my subscribers. We got a job coming up next week, another cabinet install up in McNairy, kind of near that ski resort I was just telling you about. So that'll be cool. I'll bring the camera up there and capture that content. In the meantime, we're just gonna be digging away at this pond, working on a few chores we have around here. I love y'all. We'll see you on the next video.